Hey, welcome back guys to another video. This is Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. We're back on the walkthrough. This should be part 4 and at the moment we are in Asham. To begin with, we're going to head over to the inn and I actually want to change, well, it's already night time for me. We want to loot that pot on the way. Yeah, if it's not night time, you want to change it to night time. But while inside the inn, you're going to loot that wardrobe on the left for an item. Come this room on the right, loot the pot for another item, and like I say, change it to night time. I'm going to change it to night anyway, just in case it's about to change a day. So yeah, rest until night time, just a little while. We'll be fully exploring this area later in the game. We're going to wait until we get this new like key item, which allows you to access some rooms, which you can't at the moment. But yeah, once it's night time, come over here guys to this house and greet the girl standing outside the door and choose yes, and you're going to have a very pleasurable puff experience now. So go through dialogue, yeah, turn out the lights if you're a bit shy, and then once you get control back, you're going to loot the wardrobe on the left and then head outside guys, and you're going to get a trophy. Yeah, loot that wardrobe and just head back outside the front door and you'll get greeted by your friends. They'll be jealous. And there you go guys, perfection. Yes, trophy there. So once you've got that trophy, just head outside, make sure it's still night time, and you want to head southwest from Asham. There was a sparking spot to the northeast you might have seen. We're going to get that later, don't worry. We're going to be heading in that direction in the next video. So grab this sparkling spot there. I'm still keeping an eye out for any enemies that I've not killed yet when I get in these battles. If I have killed them, I'm going to flee. Yeah, continue on southwest to get a second sparkle. And then go south from there to find a rock. A secret spot. Now in this secret spot, this monster only appears on night time. That's one of the other reasons why we changed to night time. One was to get Puff and the other was to get this monster. So yeah, get Arthur guys. He's stuck there trying to stick his sword in the stone. Get him back in your party and then head back to the world map. And now we're going to head northwest. Yeah, this next dungeon coming up takes quite a while. That's why this video is a bit longer than what I wanted it to be. I was thinking of cutting this video down, but I thought let's just leave it all there. It's only an extra 10 minutes. And my first few videos were a bit short anyway. Some have been like only 25 or 22. And I always like to get up to 30 minutes. I guess this one does make up for those. So the reason I did this battle is because that vampire enemy on the right, I couldn't remember if I actually killed that specific colour of that enemy or not. So I just wanted to kill him. But you got another sparkle here guys in these trees. From these trees continue northwest and just near the shoreline you'll find another sparkle. And they should be on the desert area after that. There's a lot of chests in this pyramid coming up. And this out one where I said you got a boss, it gives you like 5,000 experience. Yeah, so grab that sparkle guys in the shoreline. Now from that sparkle, you're going to head southwest. It can be quite hard to tell where things are on the desert because it all looks the same. So what I tried to do, these few parts where it can be tricky to recognise where they are because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'll open the map just so you can see exactly where I am, just in case you're having trouble finding it. Yeah, just go kind of southwest from that sparkle. And you're looking for a secret spot. I think I've actually gone a bit too far south. I should have been a bit more to the west. Yeah, it's kind of probably more south-west that you need to go. You know, closer to the west direction, but south a little bit. And I can see it just up there in the top left corner, secret spot. That's where I was going. So yeah, that's the secret spot you want to head for. Like I say, go south, but you probably want to be more west than what you are south. And I thought I hadn't killed his caterpillars before, but it's just that same one from earlier. Just because it's night time, made him look like a different colour. So I thought it's a new caterpillar. This pyramid dungeon coming up, it's not, I wouldn't say it's really that long a dungeon. It's mainly because you get caught in just so many battles, and that's what kind of makes it long. Yeah, the dungeon itself, it's pretty quick to get through. You know, in terms of walking wise, and the distance you have to cover. But yeah, it just gets so many battles. I mean, I do run for most of them. But a lot of the chests, there's one part where it's like 10 chests or so. And each time you open one, and then there's an enemy battle which you can't escape from. And yeah, I just showed you on the map exactly where I am, guys. So where I am, that's where a secret spot is. And you want to loot these 3 barrels. They've each got an item inside. So once you looted them, just go back outside. And now we want to kind of head southwest again a little bit. We want to kind of be more to the south this time, I think, for this one. Yeah, and you come to these 3 secret spots all together. I think these ones are quite hard to find. That's why it's put all 3 together. But I'll show you where I am. That's where I am on the map. So yeah, 3 sparkles. And then from these, you want to kind of head east. And then once you get to the edge of the desert, we're going to follow it around to the south. You'll find a few more sparkles and a desert shrine with some items inside. So these green crabs are definitely new. Yeah, I think I'm going to pop a trophy here as well for dying. Yes, a trophy for dying, but of course if you put it on lowest difficulty you can't access it because you can't die. So I'm going to have to change the difficulty for a moment, get a trophy and then change it back. Yeah, so get that secret spot. From there, if you go east a little bit more, you'll find another. You can tell where I am from them rocks on the minimap, like a little landmark you can use for reference. I'll probably kill these before, they just probably look a different colour because it's night time. Yeah, so on the map you can see them rocks on the minimap to kind of indicate where I am. And you've got another sparkle just over here. Right, and once you've got them 2, you want to go southwest now to the bottom part of the desert, and you're going to find a kind of like purple swamp, and it's got a shrine on it. There'll be some mummy enemies in this pyramid. You actually find some in the desert where they can spawn a additional enemy called a walking corpse, but it's kind of random. But you do actually fight them at the end of the pyramid, and you can't skip it if you want to get his chest. So don't worry about trying to spawn a walking corpse. You'll actually get one in a battle near the end of the pyramid. So yeah, grab that sparkle and then carry on south a bit more, guys, to the swamp, and you'll find a little building, a little teeny weeny building. Head inside, drawers on the left, you'll find some coins. The pot at the back, you'll find a mini medal. Yeah, make sure you grab the mini medal from the pot at the back, and also grab the book from the bookcase. Once done, guys, leave and head northwest, and we're going to go into the next town, Ibis. Once we get to the town, we want to change the day to dusk, because this next secret spot coming up, the monster only appears during dusk. There's a few other bits we want to do in Ibis, but we're going to do them at the start of the next video. There's 2 more monsters to get here, there's a few more mini medals that we'll get later. There's a lot of things you can do in the castle, but I want to do it later when we've got the next magic key we're going to get after the pyramid. So it will then allow you to unlock blue doors. You can unlock red doors at the moment with the thieves key, but yeah, with the magic key you'll be able to unlock blue doors. So once you come in, loot this pot near the door to the inn, and come in the inn next, guys, and come to the south room and grab that mini medal from the pot on the left. Yes, come to the pot on the left at the bottom of the inn, guys, and grab the mini medal from inside it. Right, once you spawn in, you can head west. That wasn't the inn, that's the weapon shop, sorry. Yeah, the weapon shop, but you would have seen me go in there. Yeah, come to some tombstones and grab the mini medal from the back of the middle one. Yeah, grab the mini medal from the back of them 3 gravestones, guys. Come to the inn and go to wardrobe, guys, grab an item, and they want to rest until dusk. Yeah, rest until dusk. Very important, otherwise this monster will not appear. You will get an item later which will allow you to change it to night time from the world map, which will be very useful. So once it's dusk, come outside. Now you want to quickly go northwest, sorry. You want to get to a secret spot before it changes to night time. Dusk doesn't last for very long, by the way, so you need to be quick. So yep, straight in this secret spot to the northwest from Ibis. And inside, just head north. There'll be a pot near this rock in the middle on the right. Loot the pot for a powder of oomph. And then come over to this monster, the jellyfish. Right, once he's in your party, you've already got one of them, so it's going to level up your current one. Yep, head back outside. Now we're going to head north or west to find another sparkle. We've got one more sparkle, well, two more sparkles, including this one we're about to get. And we're going to head into the pyramid, guys. Yeah, so that sparkle there. Then from this one, you want to head northeast. And there'll be one round the back of the pyramid on the right. Yeah, so these mummy enemies, they can spawn a walking corpse. But it's possible. They can only spawn the walking corpse in the pyramids. Yeah, it's possible. So that's kind of what I was hoping for here. And before I realised that the zombie does spawn at the end of the pyramid no matter what. Because basically when you get the battle, the zombie's already in the enemy party. It's not like what you normally have to do, where you have to wait for the mummies to randomly summon a zombie. Or a walking corpse, as the game calls them. Yeah, so you loot that sparkle spot, then head northeast to the pyramid. And just round back on the right, you'll be able to see another sparkle, guys, the final one. And then we shouldn't need to loot this desert again. Yeah, when you try and get a mummy to spawn a walking corpse, you can set everybody to follow your orders. And then when you choose fight, you just choose to defend with everybody. So you don't kill all the enemies too quick. Like I say, no need to worry about doing that. Right, let's get our sparkle spot, guys, and then head into the pyramid. When it comes to experience from enemies, by the way, I believe if an enemy gives like 100 experience, that will be divided between all 4 of your party members. Or say for example 80, say an enemy gives you 80, that'll be divided by 4, and so you'll only get a 20 each. Kind of how it works. I'm not sure if it works like that for every single enemy, but there's an enemy coming up called Canny Box, like a mimic. And if you look on the item menu, the enemy menu, sorry. Yes, you want to come in here, guys, and drop down this trapdoor in the middle. Yeah, drop down this trapdoor in the middle. Head north and loot this pot for a poison needle. Yeah, grab that poison needle weapon, guys, and then head west. Yep, and you'll see these spawn a walking corpse. Yes, there we go, a walking corpse. And some of these mummies are different. So you see one of these is called a mummy, one is called a mummy's boy. Yeah, I think the dark one is a mummy's boy. But yeah, 2 of them mummies are different enemy types, just bear that in mind. Yep, and then you're going to come over to this far top left statue, interact with it, guys, and it will reveal a secret path. You're going to head downwards, and you're going to get cursed soon. Yeah, I'm just going to keep running away now. Yeah, these cannon box enemies, sorry, that I was talking about. If you look on the monster menu and you look at the stats, they give you like 1,212 experience. But when you kill one, it says that everybody gets 303 experience, which basically that divided by 4. So yeah, I believe experience which an enemy gives is split between all 4 of you. So it's potential that if you only had one character, he'd get more experience, or if you had less, for example, less to divide it by. But you want to loot that sarcophagus, guys. You'll get a golden claw, and once you got a golden claw, you want to make a quick save. So yeah, choose stop adventuring, make it a quick save, and then you want to choose to load your autosave, so your quick save is not overwritten. So very important, grab the golden claw, make it a quick save, load back your autosave, so the quick save is not overwritten, and once you spawn back in, grab the golden claw again, because that autosave was probably just before you grabbed it. Change difficulty to the hardest one, which is Draconian Quest, and then head down. It's going to make a curse, and now I'm going to let all the enemies kill me. If you already got a trophy, then don't worry about it. I'm going to change everybody to follow my orders. I'm just going to choose fight, and then just keep making everybody defend until they die. Yeah, because I do not want to kill the enemies too quick. It's possible, even on the hardest difficulty, they might not die anyway, even from my basic attacks. Yeah, and with this curse in effect, you'll take a lot of random encounter, like basically every 5 steps or so there'll be a random encounter. Yeah. You think it couldn't get any worse in terms of the random encounters the game lobs at you. Well, this makes probably doubles the rate at which they spawn. Yeah, so when you die, everybody needs to die. You want to choose continue from a church, and you'll get a trophy Undying Death. Like I say, everybody needs to die, and you need to choose to continue from a church. Yep, and then we are going to just quit. Do not choose stop adventuring. Do not choose stop, otherwise it's going to overwrite your quick save. Choose the very bottom one. Yeah, choose very bottom. Like I say, do not choose stop, because it will make a quick save. Do not overwrite a quick save. And then once back on the main menu, reload the quick save guys, and you'll spawn back here. Just make sure it's still on Draki Quest. There we go. And we're ready to crack on. So I've got that trophy out of the way for dying. And I did actually do some tests with this, actually, this curse. So as you just saw, if you die and then rest at the church, it kind of gets you out of this curse area. But if you do it that way, you don't get a trophy, and you also don't get the item. Yeah, it kind of reverts that progress of a golden claw. Yeah, but I think, I'm not sure how the saves work. I think it might, basically any progress from your last autosave is kind of not saved, even if you respawn from a church. So yeah, there's no way around this. You have to go through this curse, and as you can see, every 5 steps or so there's going to be an enemy fight. I'm just going to keep running away. Yeah, this takes literally about 10 minutes to get out of this room and back out to the surface. But you have to do this in order to get a trophy. If you don't do this, you will not get a trophy, guys. You can actually get a golden claw later, but it's this kind of event where you have to get it from a sarcophagus in pyramid, and you have to escape when the curse is in effect. You have to complete this event or this sequence in order to get the trophy. Yeah, it's possible if you've got pad foot active, that might make it so you don't get caught in as many battles. I'm not sure that has an effect here. I've never been able to test it, so I've never got pad foot by this point in the game. Yeah, so once back on this floor, you've still got a good distance to cover yet before you get back outside. Yeah, there'll be a pot just around this corner with some gold inside it, and you've got to come along this very narrow passage and follow it around as it bends. I'm going to take the southwest exit. This is the final room, guys, and then the curse will be lifted and you'll get a trophy. It's not far to go. I've been playing this on Steam Deck quite a lot, because on Steam Deck I can speed it up, so it's actually quicker for me to test things. I've literally speeded up the game speed 2 times 3, so when I'm testing things, I can test things like 4 or 5 times in a time I'd probably only be able to do it once or twice on it, because I can also turn off random encounters on the Steam version. Not officially, I mean, these are from like unofficial tools, which I can do this with. Yeah, so get a trophy, guys, finders keepers. But yeah, it makes it very, very useful in terms of testing things for guide purposes. Of course, I come on the PS5 when I actually want to record legitimately. But yeah, on Steam, it makes it mega efficient and more optimal for me to test things, saves me a lot of time. So once back in the pyramid, avoid the trapdoor, guys. Do not walk on that trapdoor, otherwise you're going to get sent back down to the basement. So loot that chest to the left, and don't worry about any of these enemies you're going to find. You'll be killing them all near the end, and you can't skip the battles. So yeah, any new enemies going to find, don't worry, guys, they'll all spawn later on, and you can't skip them. Yeah, loot that chest. You'll find it's empty. You'll just find a bag of oxygen inside it. Yeah, continue back. Now you're going to take the north path and go to northwest corner. Again, avoid the trapdoor, guys. Another trapdoor there. Yeah, continue west. I don't quite know why I'm attacking these. You don't fight any caterpillars at the end. Maybe I thought because these caterpillars appear in the pyramid, maybe they count as a different enemy type, but they don't. It's still that gorilla pillar. So yeah, 3 chests here. You find your first cannon box, so loot the bottom left one. Yes, this enemy, if you look at it in the monster menu, it gives you 1212 experience, but when you kill it, you only get 303 each. It's a shame you can't farm these, because these would be a good source of experience this early in the game, until you get to the metal slimes later. Yeah, 303 experience each player got. Yes, loot that chest next. You'll find another cannon box. Yeah, basically a mimic type enemy. And the third chest here actually does have an item inside. I'm not sure what happens if they kill you. Does this chest remain opened? Don't quite know. But yeah, loot that top left chest. Get the item, guys. Now you want to take the top right path, because it will take you up to the next floor. There's only 2 more floors. The next floor has a lot to collect, kind of, and then the floor above that's where the boss is going to be, guys. So like I say, it's not a massive long dungeon. There's just little gimmicks in it which make it take a long time, like that curse, for example. And if you want to get everything, all the loot, you have all these chests you need to open, and each chest triggers a battle. Of course, you've got these battles here where the cannon box spawns from certain chests as well. Yeah, quite gimmicky. So what we want to do first, we want to make our way to northwest corner. That's the path we want to take. It's going to take you back down to previous floor, but in a corner of it which you can't access normally. It's going to be a bunch of loot down there. But as you make your way to the west, take the southwest path first, because it'll lead you to a chest right in the far corner. It's a shame there's no trackers on this. You can see a few things in your info menu. But not a lot, not everything. Yeah, so continue back to northwest. And just follow the path, guys, and it'll take you back down to the floor below. Yeah, so once down here, you want to go left. It'll lead you to a chest with a mini medal inside it. Always grab these mini medals. You need them all for a trophy. And they give you loads of good gear as well. I've not quite thought about what we're going to do yet for the gold. I'm thinking the 100,000 gold you have to have for a trophy. That's probably going to come naturally as we have to get the 1,000 kills. And of course, unlock everybody's abilities and spells. But I'm only on about 40 battles, so you can imagine how much grinding that 1000 battles is going to take. Yes, loot these 2 chests, and there'll be 2 chests at the back as well, over here. Yeah, one of these will have a cannon box inside it, I believe. I think it's this last one. Yeah, the cannon box. So kill him, get a big chunk of experience. Yeah, 1000 battles is gonna take ages. I see a lot of players on the internet kind of talking about how long it's going to take to grind all the spells and abilities. I think the worst thing is going to be 1000 battles. Because if you're doing the battles optimally, if most of your battle wins come from battles where you get loads of experience, I'm sure you're going to level up all your characters way before you get 1000 battles in the bag. Yes, now we're back up to this floor, guys. Now we're going to make our way to the south and head up to the boss floor. Yeah, so go back to the middle of this room, then go south from there, up the steps. Yeah, you can leave that pot for some coins. And up here, guys, go south a bit more and then go up these steps, which will take you to the next floor. On this floor, you want to go right first. If you press your switches in the wrong order, it will send you down to the bottom. Yeah, like a little trapdoor. Yes, you see these 2 mummies, a different colour. One's the mummy's boy, and one is the mummy. The mummy's boy is stronger than they sound. Yeah, so press a switch on the far right first. Far right switch to begin with. And then you need to press a far left switch. Yep, and if you exit the room, come back in, you have to start them again. You have to go to the far right and then far left. But yeah, you got to press them in that order, guys. Far right switch and then the far left. There you go. That should open the boss door in the middle of the room. Do not worry about the top left and the top right stairways for the moment. We want to get this next key first, the magic key. Yes, come up here, guys, and engage your boss. You will get a trophy here, and you also get 5,000 experience each. So I guess altogether, it probably gives you like almost 20,000. Yeah, if you really wanted to level up your main character really quick, I guess you could put everybody else away. So he gets all the experience, if that would work. Some I've not tested yet, but I guess in theory it sounds like it would work. The thing is, it will make battles take longer because it'll only be you attacking. And you want the monster wrangler anyway to get monsters quicker. You want the thief with you as well to, of course, unlock Padfoot eventually. And the merchant is useful for getting more gold from battles. Yeah, them enemies which were with him, they actually give you quite a bit of experience as well, like a few hundred, if you manage to kill one of them. Yeah, this guy's he's got a very weird weapon combination. He's got a whip and a dagger. No one got him. He's got wings, but he don't seem to know how to use them. Yeah, so look at that, 4,530 experience. Up to reaches level 14, so I can now use Zoom. Yeah, Zoom is, as I've said quite a few times, but to remind you, it's Chimera Wing, but now you have it by default, and you can actually use it now by just opening your world map. There'll be an option which will say Zoom, so you don't have to keep going into your menu and choose spell or ability. Just open the world map and you'll see the option to use Zoom, which is quite a nice feature they've done. Seems like something which will be added in quality of life, but they could foresee that it'd be useful from the get-go. So yeah, loot these 2 chests, you'll get a magic key and another item. With that magic key, you can now open big blue doors. So once you've got that, now we're going to make our way to either the top left or the top right corner. Completely up to you, they both take you to exactly the same path. And this room up here, guys, going to have like 10 chests or so inside. But each time you open a chest, there's going to be a battle and you can't escape. You have to do this battle. So I don't think you can. Yeah, so open the blue door. Yep, open every single chest. Yeah, you can't run from these battles. But yeah, as you can see, you're going to get most enemy types in this battle scattered around the pyramid. And this is what it took me about 10 minutes, killing all these. I might start gaming on PC a bit more, you know. It's just so much easier to test things for guides. Yeah, just so many more tools at your disposal. Especially like Silent Hill 2 Remake is a good example as well. A lot of players couldn't, it was hard to pinpoint exactly what affected the endings. But some PC players looked in the script files for Silent Hill 2 and they actually found the actual text within the script, basically like files for the game, and they could find the script or the files which mentioned endings, and from there it actually said what was needed for each ending as well. And then once you found it, you can actually play a game and have that active, and then while you play you can watch it and see if anything's changing when you do specific actions, which can also even more help with finding exactly what's needed. So yeah, things like that really help, and of course you can't do any of that on PlayStation at all. One good thing about PlayStation though is because you can't hack it or do any messing about with it like you can on PC and with PC games and stuff, you know everything is legit. That's why I do like kind of playing and trophy hunting for serious on the PlayStation, because it's all legitimate. On Steam and PC, you never know if someone's been glitching, hacking, using cheats, hacking achievements. You don't know. There's no like legitimacy to it. So I don't really care too much about Steam. Just mainly using it to test things. But yeah, it's kind of where my state is at the moment. I think in 2025 I'm going to look into trying to learn how to look at script within games, just because it's going to be it's not going to be helpful for a lot of games, but when it does come useful, it's very helpful. So I think it's something I need to do. And of course, because making guides is something which is like my priority and which I enjoy, when I am asking PC players who are looking to script themselves, I don't think they really want to keep looking all the time or get annoyed if you keep asking, because I will need to know like little finer details. And they might not even be looking at something like that, by the way. They might just be looking for something specific which is not related to what I want to know. And yeah, it's just better to know how to do it yourself, because you're not wasting anybody's time then, and no one's going to get sick of you, and I can just test what I want, when I want, however I want. But yeah, anyway guys, back on to Dragon Quest III HD-2D, a remake. Such a long title this game's got. Why have they called it Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake? It's not normally only called Remake or the rest, but without the remake. So I don't know why they've just added both titles. I think Dragon Quest III Remake would have been enough, but it is what it is. So yeah, these floating kind of like Cyclops enemies. It's got like little lamps hanging off it or something. But yeah, these guys give you quite a lot of experience. See, I don't play many Dragon Quest games. On my channel, I've only covered Dragon Quest Builders. I don't even know why I played that. It seemed good at the time, but after playing Dragon Quest Builders 2, I was getting a bit sick of that series, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is my first proper Dragon Quest RPG. So I'm halfway through. As you can see, some of these walking corpses will appear normally during these battles when you're opening all these chests. Yeah, I was using Blasphemous 2 on Steam as well recently to help me test that with the DLC. Because I played through DLC a lot, probably like 3 or 4 times doing 100%. Yeah, speeding up the actual game speed to help me get through it quicker. Yeah, because when I'm running around the map on Dragon Quest III looking for sparkles, I'm like speeding the gameplay up, but also removing map encounters, and it's making me quicker to test and memorize it all. Seems to have gone really slow. Is that me, or has the gameplay slowed down a bit? Maybe I pressed L1 by mistake. Yeah, I see I've pressed L1 by mistake. No wonder this went a bit slower. So if you look on the top left corner, when I get control back briefly, it will say fast, and it should say ultra fast. So I've actually not a speed down and not realised. Yeah, what a donut. It's because when I was recording this bit, I was kind of a little bit inactive. I was looking at something else, because all I had to do here was keep spamming the button. So I kind of move a bit, unlock a chest, then keep spamming the button. Move a bit, unlock a chest, keep spamming the button. I kind of didn't realise that I lowered the speed. But yeah, after this bit, guys, we're going to be heading back to Ibis. We're going to grab a bunch of stuff back in Ibis, monsters, some mini medals, a bunch of chests. We're going to head to. We're not going to explore Asham yet. We'll be exploring that a bit later. But yeah, once we've explored Ibis, now we've got a magic key. Then we'll go back to Remake Outpost, if you remember where that is, because now we can unlock the door there, the blue door. Yeah, we'll go through there. It'll lead us to another castle, where we'll get an item from a king. It'll allow us to go back to Asham. Then once you're done in Asham, we'll go east finally. And we'll go into like a little cave, and at the end you'll get a mini medal, and there'll be a guy there which kind of make a new path for you to the east part of the continent. On there you'll get an item called black pepper. Eventually you take black pepper back to Portoga, and you'll get the ship, guys. So not far away from getting the ship. I don't think we're going to get it in part 5. I think it will be part 6, maybe, when we get a ship. Maybe, I guess we'll see. But we've got a lot of distance to cover in part 5. I don't think we'll be able to get back and get a ship in time. So yeah, I think part 6 will be when we get a ship, guys. That basically gives you access to drive around the map. Yeah, this is how much slower battle is when you don't speed up to ultra fast. Can't believe I didn't realise that I turned the speed down. But even once you've done this floor, guys, you're not finished yet. Further up in the pyramid, there's another chest to get, and we've got another mini medal. Yeah, so from that one you get the yak dress or leaf, and 2 more chests to go. Well, it says 6 mummies, boys. Yeah, we started off part 5. We're going to completely explore Ibis. We'll do a monster arena there. Yeah, monster arena, guys. Head into the castle, see the queen, and then, like I say, we'll walk back to the outpost and make our way through there. Right, hopefully in part 5 I finally unlock Padfoot with the thief. Yeah, final chest. Yeah, so I've got one of them big Cyclops eyeball things. Going to give me a good chunk of experience. 2 more walking corpses, and I guess a bag of... Fighting a bag. That bag for some reason reminds me of a magic pot enemy, sort of Final Fantasy, and I think it's going to give me a massive chunk of experience. It did when I first saw it, because like I say, I don't play many Dragon Quest games, and I just saw like a magic pot-like enemy, and I assumed I was going to get a chunk of experience from it. Right, finally. No, oh, he's not dead yet. Yeah, things for these guys, they put you to sleep as well. It's okay if you're tired, but the problem is, makes battle a bit slower because, of course, my party can't attack. Finally, all them chests are done, guys. Yeah, I guess you probably don't have to loot all them chests, but you get a good chunk of loot. Obviously, you get a lot of chests to open, and I guess killing enemies just get you a nice chunk of experience as well. Yeah, so once you've got all the chests, carrying upwards, loot this chest in the far left corner for fizzy retardant. And on the very top of the pyramid, guys, do not go near the ledge, otherwise you're going to fall down. Grab that mini medal. Yes, near that on the left there. Grab the mini medal, very important, and then warp to Ibis. Yeah, make sure you grab the mini medal. Do not walk too close to the edge, otherwise you're going to slide all the way down and you're going to have to come all the way back up, just like mini medal. And yeah, once spawning Ibis, guys, that'll be it for that video. I'm just going to choose stop adventuring to make a quick save, and that'll be it until part 5. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.